struggling with prop firms? Let's go. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over why the break and retest is the real strategy that you need to become not only profitable, but obviously when you trade with prop firms, guys, I know many of you guys multiple times have failed many challenges. Likewise myself, in the beginning, here and there I still do, but my obviously when I get my payouts, they are obviously they cover up for all my like 10x my losses in terms of if I blow a account. But my risk, the way I manage risk as well is really on point. So once I'm funded, it is super difficult for me to blow that account, because I drop my risk 0.5% on my much bigger accounts, sometimes even to 0.25%. I only care about risk to reward, how much it gives me. Win rate, not really fussed about. But by the way, in the community, by the way, we're up to about 990 members. This is the elite mentorship where I offer my unlimited one-to-one sessions, unlimited group sessions, everything. I teach my exact refined break and retest strategy. This was phase one that I showed, where this was where I passed phase one, and it was just to show on a small little account, mentioned in my previous video as well, that you can just start really small. You don't have to buy these big accounts. And then a few days later, just to prove again, just with the 60% win rate as well, a decent good win rate, well, a really good win rate, almost 1 to 4, 3.9 profit factor, almost 1 to 4 on average. You can see that on here as well. And like I mentioned here, learn the skill set first and start really small. And I do the same thing here as well. If this was around 55 to 60% win rate, and I was risking small, that's the important thing. You see videos on YouTube, guys, where they'll be like risk big, like 2-3% on your A+ setups. Once you get the prop firm account, that's the whole goal. Even if you blow 5-6 accounts in the process, it doesn't matter. Focus on getting the account funded and then drop you. Well, I think that just creates bad habits. Obviously this is where we post live trades, winning trades, losses, full transparency, everything. So it just shows the community right now is thriving. It's at a really good place right now, and it's growing faster than ever. So if you are interested in joining, guys, link will be in the video description. You can hit me up one-to-one, or if you just want to join and just want to hang out, chill out. So anyways, coming to the point. So the break and retest, guys, is going to be like, even if you look at this, right, this is what I love about the break and retest. So if I turn on the session indicators, right, if you look at this here, right, this is over, these are like what, 1 to 5 risk reward, 1 to 5. This is a loss, obviously losing this part of the game. This is a loss, almost 1 to 3, well, almost 1 to 4, but 3.5. This one is a nice 1 to 7. So in a span of 3 days, guys, 2 losses, which obviously even this trade on its own easily covers. But look at all this, right? Imagine in a 100k account, imagine you're on a 50k account, even imagine if you're on a 200k account. Even if you was risking 0.5%, right? I just say on a 50k account you're risking 0.5%. That's still 1.25k. In a span of how much time? Let's look at the time as well, right? Because I know a lot of traders in the beginning, they're very impatient. In the span of 4 hours, 1.25k. People, that's in the UK, 1.2. Normally on average, on a monthly wage, your average is about 1.5, 1.4, 1.6 thousand. 1,600, 1,500. Maximum, absolute maximum 1,800. Your average job, 1,800 a month, right? 1.25 in a span of 4 hours, and what, you've still got like 29 days and 20 hours left for the month to complete. Imagine how much damage you could do. Imagine the next day now, right? The next day comes 3.5, 7.6. And let's just keep it like realistic. Let's just say we just go for our usual. What I normally like to go for is a 3.5 or a 1 to 4, because my win rate, the way my biggest edge, guys, is the way I draw my zones. And obviously, in case someone's wondering, where I've why I'm only going for these specific numbers, this is my back tested data. I always show this every single video. This is on the 12-hour candle, because if I go on the small time frame, you won't be able to see all this. This is just to show you guys the amount of work I've put in. I have a dream one day to choose the stop loss size, or the TP size, or how to draw zones, or everything here is blood, sweat, and nearly almost nearly quit 4 times. So that's what I'm saying that. But at the end of the day, it just comes down to how bad you want it, guys. So yeah, let's just start with what I'll do is let's just break this down to the entries. Just one moment. So once we've already got the zones marked out, now you can check the line charts as well if you want to mark out how you want to see how mark out the zones. But I normally prefer sticking to the candles, because forex trading, guys, it's like a language, right? It's like the alphabet. You got to think of it like that. You speak the language, you'll know basically, you're not 100% of the time, but you'll be able to have an idea where market could possibly go. Could, right? Not 100% will go. It's like, so each candle is like a letter. You put the words together, letters together, it makes a word. You put the candlesticks together to make candlestick patterns, and then from there, from pattern recognition, you can really have an idea where market could possibly go. So I mean, even if I was to look on this one, right, let's normally what I like to do is add in more time frames and get more. Let's add in 10-minute as well. As you can see, we get our breakout here, and just one moment, breakout here, and price, we wait for price to always establish itself. Once you get your breakout, doesn't mean you just enter straight away. I need price to come back and give me some kind of a signal, a reason to take my trade. So what would be the reason, guys, for this one? Now you want to take some few things into consideration, right? First of all, this is not the exact break and retest I trade, or my students. The one I show to my mentorship students is totally different, right? Now you've heard of mini trends or trends, right? First of all, we want to focus as well, where is the trend right now, guys? The trend is bullish, right? It's a no-brainer. Bullish trend, what does it basically mean for those who are beginners? The market just is pushing higher, right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. We're just trending up. So what does this mean? In the most simple terms, this basically means whenever you go for a buy, I don't care where it is. Well, no, actually it has to be at your zone, obviously, but whenever you take a buy and whenever you take a sell, your buys are gonna easily have a higher probability of winning. Why? Because they've already got the trend backing it. It's like, how can I give you what kind of example can I give you? Suppose you're running, right? Suppose you're running. Now imagine if you're running up a hill, right? Suppose, let's just use this as an example. Suppose let's just say we're going to use the hills, not as the first example is not going to be perfect. Why? Because imagine you're running up a hill, doesn't mean that it's the uphill is the trend. I'm not saying that, right? It's going to be much harder. That's when you fight, even though I know it's not the best example, but imagine if you're running down the hill. Naturally you pick up more pace, don't you? Naturally, right? What I'm trying to say, when you're trading with the trend, think of it like this, as if that downward hill and you're running down the hill, and when you're trading with the trend, it's that extra momentum, that extra, you only have to put less effort in, right? Have you ever felt when you're riding at you're running down a hill, it's like you just feel like you're just going that little bit extra, you're doing less effort and you're just running faster? It's exactly like that. When you call it gravity, then in that sense, gravity is just pulling you down faster. But I hope that makes sense. So when I'm going for a buy at this point, the trend is already going to give me that edge. That you can even use a trend to your edge as well, guys, right? Volume or momentum. So I'll give you an example here. This trade here, guys, right? Here, this is the first time we broke the trend, right? So somewhat's happening here. First time we broke the trend. So naturally, if I go for a sell, it should hopefully outweigh, the obviously. Now this is a bit more risky one, this one. Why? Because it's could have easily, look at this super strong bullish candle, this could have easily just turned against me, right? But then again, you got to focus on what is price showing you. Now this was still, even though I look at, there's big trends, there's mini trends, right? There's the big trends. Now what would be, there are trends within trends as well. So why would I like to still go for a sell at this point, right? You gotta look at the opportunity. Look at this trend was coming, this was a mini trend, an absolute small, really small trend. This was price on the way down, right? Create a sell opportunity. It's a strong bullish candle. This one's much stronger, bearish candle, sorry, bearish candle, not bullish candle. And then, you know, price continued and to break the, you know, now how would have this could have used the buys to our advantage? Now look at this. One, price is near my zone, right? That's one. Number two, it's already trending bullish. So when I take a buy now, it's already going to be, you know, it's going to give me that push extra. Number three, London volume has come in, right? It's going to push the market in one direction, either up or down. This favors me even more. That's three confluences. Number four, confluence. Obviously, we got a super strong bullish candle, but I would have liked it to be further down. But if you go down to a much smaller time frame, you got a bullish engulfing here. But obviously, you know, you would have to go to a much smaller time frame. Normally I do like to go to, you know, obviously using this method, you would like to need to go to a much smaller time frame. But I mean, let's actually do it, right? Let's actually do this, guys. Let's bring in the small time frames, because price always leaves clues. It always leaves a blueprint, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. I mean, I can go on 1 minute. Okay, perfect. See, I'll zoom in more. Now this obviously would be an impulse entry, but still it would be worth it, right? Where would your super strong bullish candle be? It'll be this one. You take your entry after this candle, wait for the next candle to retrace a little, and obviously it does, it comes back. Just even if you put your stops, guys, below the wick, that's as you can see, that'll be an insane risk reward. Better to put it below the zone. And you'll would make a nice amount of profit. So you can use the trend as a confluence as well, or to use it to your advantage. Let's see if we got another example. We know the trend is bullish. Marked out one of the zones. Which opportunity is being presented here? Bullish. Look at this, guys. Break. Price comes down. Super strong bearish candle. Has no value in my eyes because it's happened above resistance. If this happened below support, then I'll take into consideration. Bullish engulfing, not the best. It is a super strong bullish candle, and it is normally, obviously, this bullish engulfing, I would like it to be a little bit above the wick. Get your retracement. Again, you can have your stop here, which make a 1 to 8 risk reward. But what's the safe option? Put it below the zone, guys. And we should give a nice 1 to 4. 1 to 4, guys, is not bad at all. Trust me when I say that. On a 100k account, that's 4 grand. On a 200k account, that's 8k, 8,000. People don't make that even in, you know, your average people, like sorry, not your average job. We would, you know, how long would it take you? That 4, 5, 6 months? Crazy, absolutely crazy. So, and what in how much time? How long would that take? 3 hours. Damn, 3.5 hours. Crazy. Okay, getting back to the point. So let me just delete this. And this is why I'm just able to pass these challenges even within 1 day, guys. Within 1 day. This is one of the students. Really proud of him. He's almost 400k funded. Let's go on just one moment. So I will show you again. By the way, if you wanna, you know, this is the elite mentorship, guys. If you are interested, but yeah, message me one-to-one, guys. Just message me one-to-one. Someone even once saying, oh yeah, it's someone just selling a course. By all means, guys, do not join. By all means. If you're not interested, by all means, guys, you don't have to. I'm not a salesman, I'm a trader. You know, you can obviously check out the testimonials, what everyone has to say about me. You know, traders with, you know, again, the first time ever payouts, been in the game for like 10 years, 8 years, 5 years. You know, it's all that, all transparency, guys. You can't fake this. Okay, now, so this is live for today's market, right? So what can I do when the market is now coming tomorrow, right? What can I expect? What can I do tomorrow, right? So example, we've got a mini trend here. Remember, well, you can say it's already the start of a new trend, possibly, right? This can easily, market can do whatever it wants. I would obviously want these major, this support level here. And why am I calling it a major support level? Because if you even look at it, guys, price has bounced from these areas in the past, and then I would, and obviously I want even check on the 4-hour time frame. Market is just tanking now. So at this point, you can pretty much see, right, new trend has been created, right? In my eyes, from my experience, someone else might have their own opinion, but what I would be looking for now, sells. I'll be focusing on sells. I'll be looking at price where obviously now I know I've got the edge, volume, momentum, downtrend, whatever you want to call it. I'll be focusing on, for example, if this was London Open, or sorry, London session or New York session, break this, touch that, retest, boom, nothing insane like a 1 to 20 or 1 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, depending on volume though, right? You'll normally understand the candles. You gotta spend enough time on the charts, guys, but the candlesticks flicker, like they do this weird thing where it's like someone was pushing them forward, like keep going. That's when you know that hold your position a bit longer. That's when you know. But I hope it's a nice short simple video, guys. Hope you find this video helpful, insightful, and if you do, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share. I reply to all my comments. Join the link if you're interested in the one-to-one unlimited one-to-one mentorship. Link will be in the video description. Take care, and I'm out.